That's Jeep Update 49, and 49 is all about gauges. So I've never been completely happy with the factory gauges. They've all worked, all three of them worked, but they're a little bit on the foggy side, and at night they certainly don't light up the way that you want them to, and they're really kind of hard to see. So when I took my dash off for the rewiring and the engine swap, I went ahead and took the gauges out, and I threw them on Craigslist not knowing what would happen, but they actually sold in a couple of weeks, reasonable amount of time for a reasonable price point. The guy that bought them from me lives out in Birmingham and actually watches the channel, so that was pretty cool and kind of a coincidence. So shout out to you, Christian. Hope those gauges are working good for you, buddy. So when I started hunting around online for gauges and started kind of researching these things, there's actually a pretty pleasantly surprised. You got a lot of options, and they range in price based on what you want. So the factory replacement gauges are the you know, the Onyx ADA and the Crowns, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't see overwhelmingly positive reviews about those gauges. Just not where they needed to be as far as people being happy with them after the purchase, and I found that to be true on many different sites, all the customer reviews, and they kind of complain about some of the same things. So I avoided, or I stayed away from those factory replacement gauges, and I kind of didn't want something that looked factory. I wanted something that looked kind of cool. I'm not trying to do a replica, original restoration here. So I've got a little runway to do kind of what I want to do. So I started looking around at some other gauges, and there's some ones made by, I believe, Auto Meter, that actually say Jeep on them, that are pretty nice looking aftermarket gauges, and they're kind of in that mid price point. And then you've got your higher end stuff like your Dakota Digital and another company that I stumbled upon called Speedhut. So I really didn't like the look of the Auto Meter gauges, and the Dakota Digital gauges, really nice. I really liked them, but I didn't like them the way they looked for a Jeep. So just personal preference there, and I started digging around on speedhut.com, and the cool thing about their gauges are, one, they're made in the USA, two, they have a lifetime warranty on the electrical parts of it, and then number three, you can customize these things in any way that you want. So after playing around with that for quite a while, it's kind of cool to look at all the different color combinations. You can even choose the pointer and what color you want that to be. You can choose what color they light up at night. And after kicking that around and having some fun with that, I ended up getting all three gauges from them. And believe it or not, gauges do go on sale. So this was Black Friday weekend 2019 when I ordered them, because they had a sale. So it says that it takes about 3 to 4 weeks before they leave their facility, and to give some more time around the holidays. So this ended up taking about 6 weeks to get these gauges. I just got them yesterday. They're in the box right here below me. I haven't even opened them up yet. Dying to see what they look like. And I give you one guess what color they are. Alright, so I hope that you guessed that the color of the gauges is going to be red, and that sounds kind of weird, but when you see them I think it'll make a lot more sense. Let's check them out. Really excited to open up this box and take a look at them. Alright, so check these things out. That is so cool. So all black background and red numbers with the white pointer needles. Awesome look. It's going to look so cool. So I'm actually not going to put these things in for a little while, so I'm going to leave them in the box, but I want to take them out real quick, and I want to just drop them into the dash and just kind of visualize how they're going to look. So let's check that out. Alright, so I kind of just placed them in the dash, and look at that. So I think that's going to look so good. So just like the factory dash, you've got your temperature and your fuel gauge, and over here you've got oil pressure, and over here you've got volts. Really cool looking, really happy with these. Can't wait to wire them up, and I want to see them at night because they're supposed to look really cool at night. Alright, so I got them packaged back up just for safekeeping. Instructions, I'm definitely going to need those. A lot of wiring. These are all electric gauges. Different sending unit options. I'm sure that's for the temperature. And then it has a electric, or I'm sorry, a GPS speedometer. So there's no speedometer cable. Not sure about that, but that should be pretty cool. But it does help eliminate the issues that people have when they upgrade their tire size and or gear ratios, and your speedometer being off. So that GPS speedometer should be accurate regardless of tire size or gear ratio. All right, so first look with those gauges, and I'm pretty impressed. They look really nice. One of the things I read about was that red will be a little harder to see during the daytime, but to me that's a compromise with how they're going to look at night. And also the white pointer I think will help minimize, you know, how any kind of visibility issues during the daytime. So one more thing I'll say about the Speedhut gauge kit is that it is specifically made for a CJ, so it's not just oh hey, this was close and I bought it. They actually have you know, the factory replica gauges for a CJ. You can just customize them the way you want. I almost bought, and I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have bought, but they have another one where the speedometer gauge also has a little tack in there, but it just kind of made it look a little bit busy. So I'm going to debate, I may order a separate tachometer and mount that on my steering column. I think that, I don't know, I'm still debating on that purchase. But water resistant gauges, which is good for a Jeep, lifetime warranty, made in the USA. So I don't know how you can go wrong. The price point does sting a little bit. I did catch them on sale, so that helped alleviate some of that pain. But you know, it's a high quality product, and it's going to come at and it's a customizable product, so it is going to come at a price point that that stings a little bit. So all right, so I hope this video helped you. If you're looking for gauges, you know, you got a lot of options out there, and I'm not saying buy these Speedhut gauges. I'm saying look around, do your research, and pick the ones that you want for your Jeep and the look that you're going after. So more cool videos to come. This is Jeep Update 49. Jeep Update 50 is going to be a pretty big update, and I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm excited to show you what's in Jeep Update number 50. So stay tuned to the channel, and if you like this video, like the content of the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.